Who in this class has heard of restraint or seclusion in schools? As you all should be aware, some situations have either went too far or was taken out of context to support an argument or a cause. While most can agree, there should be guidelines, policies, regulations, and oversight in place to prevent any situation with a student from getting out of control. The argument here is that it should not even be allowed. According to the National Disability Rights Network article provided by Behan's textbook, Taking Sides, restraint and seclusion should be prohibited in schools due to the abuse of the student. They first mentioned several instances where the school staff went further than necessary to restrain or seclude a child. In every case, there was little evidence of why the school staff felt the need to restrain the student. Overall, the National Disability Rights Network believes that while some government entities are showing support of putting more restrictions in place, with all federal laws, it takes time. This results in states addressing the matter, and across the country there is no consistency with regards to restraining or secluding a student. According to the United States Department of Education website, laws and guidance, seclusion and restrictions, currently 19 states in the Union do not address, do not have regulations, and do not have laws in reference to seclusion and restraining of students. For all intents and purposes, school districts in these states can strap a child to a chair on a daily basis based on their historical behavior and not their current situation or actions. Additionally, only 12 states are required to notify parents of restraining students, and that is only if the student has a disability. The National Disability Rights Network states that allowing restraint and seclusion to occur goes against the basic civil rights laws. I will ask you, is this social justice for our students? Let's take away your civil rights. Let's restrain you to a chair all day while you teach. The specific anti-discrimination civil rights laws being affected include the right to learn in a safe environment. The National Disability Rights Network argues that children where these treatments are being used are being subjected to dangerous, abusive, and sometimes dramatic practices that create a hostile and fear learning environment. They say that this treatment is a form of harassment because of an imbalance between teacher and students, and an intent to cause harm, and that students are being harmed repeatedly. Desperate treatment comes into play when you look at the different rates of who is being restrained and or secluded. Through proper training, staff can learn how to de-escalate a situation before restraint is needed. They also learn proper techniques to use to keep students and staff safe. This is not to say that they do not plan for a restraint when necessary, but instead of acting on a whim, this training prepares the staff to be rational, efficient, proactive, and safe when trying to intervene with a behavioral situation.